Hello friends of the internet. Today we are going to be tier ranking most of the looks at the Met Gala. As a fashion nerd like me, the Met Gala, every year I look forward to seeing some of the most spectacular looks, but also some of the weirdest fucking shit. This year's theme is the Gilded Age. I honestly have not thought about the Gilded Age since when I nerded out in AP US history in high school, but here we are, and that knowledge has somehow come back into my life. So the Gilded Age in US history was kind of sandwiched between post-Civil War era and pre-World War I. So it was kind of a very interesting time where there was a lot of industrialization in America. The top tier is straight out of the Gilded Age, meaning this person not only dressed fabulously, but looked fabulously on theme. And the second one is understood the assignment. This person, looked good, they kind of got the theme, it was up there. And the next tier is neutral land, where it's kind of like, you don't look bad, but you don't look spectacular or anything unique either. And then the next one is interesting, but okay. This is interesting and piques my attention, but I am not sure why you're wearing it because it's neither on theme or it looks good. And the last one is WTF, because I honestly just don't know why this person wore this, because it, one, does not look good, two, does not fit the theme of the Gilded Age at all. So without further ado, let's get ranking. Alright, first one we got here, Kim Kardashian. It wouldn't be a Met Gala without talking about the Kardashian. So Kim Kardashian wore vintage John Louis. Of course, this is a famous dress that Marilyn Monroe famously wore when she sang Happy Birthday to Kennedy. So, very iconic, very like vintage chic, classic. It's not anything super, if you take the historical significance behind this dress out, it just kind of looks like a basic dress. But, I get why she did it, and I think she kind of understood the assignment, and she did look quite good in it. Pete Davidson, on the other hand, I'm not too sure. Let's just put him out of the equation in this ranking. So I would put Kim in understood the assignment. Ooh, okay, next one. Bella Hadid in Berber. I think Bella's look is very, very unique, and I quite like it. I love the corset look. I think today we're gonna see a lot of that corset look that has already been in trend in just regular fashion. You've been seeing vintage corsets being worked into a lot of the recent, even just fast fashion trends, as well as runway. So it's not shocking that we're gonna see a lot of like the corset-y looks being brought back today. I do like the lace and the leather a lot. Like the contrast between the soft lace and like the in-your-face leather is really, really nice. I also like the details by her ankles, like they're like pearl like anklets. I really, really love this outfit. Not sure if it's spot on hits the Gilded Age theme, so I'm gonna put it under understood the assignment. Alright, the next one, we got Nicki Minaj in Burberry. Very similar kind of black leather look. I do like the pants with the dress on the outside. I would say I'm not sure what the hell's going on with the baseball hat thing. Like, I'm not just not a huge fan of that. So for that, I will put that in interesting, but okay. Alright, next one we have Normani in Christian Siriano. So very interesting. I'm gonna just tell you off the bat, I would not be able to pull that off because my food belly would just be like, yeah, I don't think I can do anything that low cut. She has the body for it, great for her. I do like the hat. I think the hat's very, chic, vintage chic. The ensemble as a whole, I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan of it, so I'll put it under interesting, but okay. Next, we got Gabrielle Union in Versace, and I would say I actually really, really like this dress because of, it's got the shimmery glam, but it also has that bold, like red pinkish flower at the waistline to just give that pop of statement. And I also like how there's like the train that wraps around that kind of has this like feathery look to it, like very, very like elegant vintage. But I like when people at the Met Gala put like a unique statement and kind of exaggerate things a little bit, and that's what fashion is all about. So I love this. I would say I would put this under understood the assignment. Next person is Lizzo. I love Lizzo's outfit. I think the black with the gold, you're gonna see a lot of black and gold tonight, but I really do like that floral embroidery. She's got a fucking flute. Like this girl is like, I'm gonna come out here and just do my thing. I honestly love people who go a little bit of the extra mile at the Met Gala, so props to Lizzo. She always looks good, so I'm gonna put her in understood the assignment. Katy Perry and Oscar de la Renta. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna put this as WTFY, because I think the dress is just not flattering. It's just made weirdly, like the tulle around her waist and how it flows down, it just doesn't look good. It looks kind of like clunky and there's no form at the waist, and I don't like the color block that's going on there. I don't like the lace cutout on the top. It just, you know, not doing it for me. The next person I have is Jasmine Tookes. I really hope I pronounced her last name correctly, in Zuhair Murad Couture, and I absolutely love this dress. She slayed it. The material, the fabric of the green is just so beautiful, along with those like mesh, like lace black elegant gloves. Like that just like, you know, does the whole thing, and simple black heels. Like I absolutely love this, and I love how kind of like that metallic color reminds you of like kind of like that industrialism in the Gilded Age without like just screaming and putting like, you know, metal in your face. So I love that she went for that metallic sheen instead. So for that, I will put her in straight out of the Gilded Age. Next one we got is Caesar in Vivienne Westwood, and I am sorry, I'm gonna have to put this in WTFY, because the latex glove, the color, it just does not scream to Gilded Age, and her hat makes her look like she is some evil witch out of a children's Halloween movie, so. And then we got Carly Kloss in Givenchy, and I really love this dress, but again, also, this would probably only look good on her figure, but I would say that this lace is just so elegantly done. I love how it's sheer on the outside. I love the gloves. I love everything about this. It's very, you know, vintage chic. It's not super interesting, but it's still interesting. So with that said, I would say it's understood the assignment. And next we got Rosalia in Givenchy as well, and I really love this dress. I love the cascading, like kind of like off the shoulder tulle. Love the featheriness of the, you know, the tail of the dress. I love the sunglasses. The sunglasses are very like vintage, almost like vintage Chanel vibe. She looks like a, you know, old school vintage age movie star, and I think with that said, she definitely understood this assignment. Next, we got Olivia Rodrigo in Versace. And Olivia Rodrigo, I love you, girl. I absolutely love your music, but this dress is just a little basic. Like, she doesn't look bad, but she kind of looks like a sparkly, like glitzy fairy. And it's a little simple. It doesn't really exactly fit the theme. So with that said, I'll put it under interesting, but okay. Next, we got Kendall Jenner in Prada. And I would say that, you know, first of all, the no eyebrow look, go her. She has the facial features to pull it off. I would look like a fucking insane freak with my eyebrows shaved off or covered up. But I would say that I feel like Kendall always goes for, or the Kardashians in general, typically go for the wow factor at the Met Gala, and not necessarily like trying to be historically accurate or being on theme. So with that said, I would put this in neutral land, because I think the dress is beautifully made by Prada. Like, the train is so long and beautiful and dramatic, and I like the sheer top, but this has nothing to do with the Gilded Age. So I feel like I have to put this one in neutral land. Next thing we have is Cardi B in Versace, and this gold number is really just, there's a lot going on, and I'm not sure if I'm a fan of what's going on exactly, but I would say that she does look good in it. I feel like it's too much going on. So with that said, I'll put that in interesting, but okay. And then we have Kylie Jenner in Off-White, which I feel like is so on brand for her, because she's all about, like, she's definitely more of like the streetwear kind of person within the Kardashian family, while Kendall Jenner is more like haute couture, and Kim Kardashian's trying to go for like the, you know, the classic I've been around for a while celebrity vibe. So I feel like this is very on brand for her to go with like a brand like Off-White. But with that said, nothing about this really screams the Gilded Age. I also don't know why, similar to Nicki Minaj, why she has like a baseball cap on and it's also turned backwards, along with like the mesh. I think she's trying to do a mix between like the vintage veil thing that a lot of people had back in the days with the combination of a modern baseball hat, and it is just not working for me. So I'm gonna put that in interesting, but okay. And we have Kourtney Kardashian, and I am so sorry, I'm gonna have to put this in WTF. Why? Because that dress is just so unflattering, and it also has nada to do with the the Gilded Age. All right, Kerry Washington and Tory Burch. I absolutely love this. I think she looks so good. It's like this mesh corset-y look with, you know, this shoulder piece and the see-through train. It is beautiful. I'd say she understood the assignment. So next we got Cara Delevingne, or Delevingne, or Cara Delevingne? Delevingne? Oh, I feel like I'm butchering half of these people's names because sometimes I feel like I live under a pop culture rock. She's wearing Dior Haute Couture, and I would say I absolutely love this look. This is so fucking like just like boss ass bitch vibes. I love how she kind of looks like she has this body paint thing going on. Like her body is metallic to reflect like, you know, the metal theme that we've seen over and over here at this Met Gala. I love how she went with the rich, like not necessarily burgundy, but a deep like ruby red satin like blazer and trouser ensemble. I love the fact that she has this like decorative cane. I love how she has like the vintage blocky like platform heels. Like this look is just absolutely gorgeous. It's a very like on theme, unique spin to how you would interpret and add some of the factors of Gilded Age into modern fashion. I'll definitely put her in straight out of the Gilded Age. All right, Khloe Kardashian, and again we see a very simple gold dress. I feel like this was trying to go for the Kim vibe without the historical significance. She is in Moschino, but you know it looks good. The dress is pretty, but I would just say this is, you know, nothing unique, so I will put this under neutral land. And we have Gwen Stefani in Vera Wang, and does chartreuse even exist back then? I absolutely love Vera Wang. Vera Wang is one of my favorite designers, but why? Why? Like this has nothing to do with the Gilded Age. I think it's a very unique gown, and again I think this is one of those moments where people go for the wow factor at the Met Gala instead of, you know, staying on theme. So I would say this one I'm gonna have to put in WTFY. And we got Addison Rae, and I feel like maybe I'm just going crazy, but Addison Rae, like just her features and her vibes and her hair reminds me a little bit of Olivia Rodrigo, like, you know, like the teenage recent fame vibes is what I'm getting. But, you know, I like her dress. You know, it's silver, metallic, kind of trying to stay with the theme. I like the ombre, you know, she looks good in it, but it's not anything, you know, particularly unique or special. So with that said, I'll put her in neutral land. And the next one I have is Taylor Hill, and holy crap, that dress is gorgeous. I love the navy rich satin with the texturing on the chest area. I think the train is a work of art with all that floral embroidery. I would say the only thing that I question about this outfit is her like boots, which is the same color, and I think it's just a little too much and it takes away from the dress, but I love the dress itself. So with that said, I'll definitely put her under understood assignment. Next we got Awkwafina, and Awkwafina, I love her to death. I love her to death, so I'm gonna preface this with that. Correct me if I'm wrong, if there's any historical significance to this, or just in general why she wore this. The color and the floof at the bottom, it's just not working for me. I love her so much, I don't wanna put her in the WTF no category, so I'm just gonna put interesting but okay. We got Emily R in Versace, and I'm just like, what is happening? Like, I don't even know. This is too much to look at. This looks like a jungle tropical circus theme that we're trying to go for. Like, this is not the Gilded Age. I literally don't understand what's going on here, so I'm gonna have to put that under WTFY. Then we have Simone Ashley in Moschino as well, and I love this look. I think it's so elegant. I love the bustier like top that she has. It's so beautifully and delicately made. That sheen of gold looks beautiful on her. I love how her hairstylist did her like hair in a very like sleek vintage way. Like, I think she looks absolutely gorgeous, and I love how basic her gown is. That really makes her like top shine, so I definitely put her in understood assignment. Now we have Alessandra Michelle, Dakota Johnson, and Jared Leto in Gucci. So very interesting. I feel like Jared Leto is always one of those people that get invited to the Met Gala and he just kind of shows up and, you know, does his thing and people are like, interesting. This is quite the trio. I do like what Dakota is wearing. I think it's very unique. I love the sheer kind of jumpsuit look. It's actually like pretty unique, and the fashion is like quite well made. It's like out there, so I would definitely put this under understood assignment. I think they did well. Next, we got Eva Chen, and she's actually the director of fashion partnerships at Instagram, or under the parent company of Meta now. But anyways, she always gets invited to the Met Gala, and I included her because she is like my fucking role model. She's a business queen. She loves fashion, you know. I feel like she's what every Asian girl wants to be who's into business and fashion. I would say I do love the nude satin of her dress. I think the top almost reminds me a little bit of like a satin PJ top, but almost in an interestingly good way. So not sure how I feel about this ensemble. I'll put it in neutral land. Next, we got Gigi Hadid in Versace, and holy fucking shit, like, this is one of those outfits where I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? But I kind of like it. Again, I think going for the metallic sheen rather than the pure metal itself is a really, really smart play. I love the inside of the corset looking top with the, you know, with the leathery looking rusty red pants, and the outer coat that makes her look like an evil villain out of a Disney movie, like, is just, you know, brings the wow factor while still kind of, you know, sticking somewhat loosely to the theme. But I will say that this is a beautiful piece done by Versace, and with that said, I'll just put it straight out of the Gilded Age. Next, we got Hailey Bieber in Saint Laurent, and again, going for a very understated vintage look with the white and the feathers, like, again, very Marilyn Monroe-esque, little bit basic, so I'm gonna put it in neutral land. Then we have Tessa Thompson in Carolina Herrera, and I would say this dress is gorgeous. Like, I love how it tears out. It's so big, it's so grand. It still has that vintage feathery flair that a lot of people were trying to add to, you know, the train of their gown, and I think she just knocked it out of the park. Like, Carolina Herrera knocked it out of this park. Like, I think she looks stunning, like a glamorous vintage movie star. With that said, I would put this as straight out of the Gilded Age. Next, we got Jacob Elordi. Sir, did you show up to a Met Gala wearing just a regular, like, tux and tie? Like, hello? Like, is this not a themed fashion event? Like, literally, this man's is literally just wearing black and white. Like, I can find the same exact white dude in every single other event possible. So, I'm just like, why? Put this in WTF, why? It's not that he looks bad, it's just like, why would you wear this to the Met Gala, of all things? Then we got our queen, Ariana DeBose, which killed it in her role in West Side Story, and I think her dress is really, really, like, pretty. It's really unique. It's done by Moschino as well, and I do like the gold accessory around her neck and the hair. I do think it's a little bit much. I think they could have been a little bit more intricate with the gold detailing instead of putting it so in your face. So I would say she definitely understood the assignment. I'm just not sure if the designer executed his idea to the best of their ability. Next, we have Megan Thee Stallion in Moschino as well, and I do think this is a beautiful, beautiful piece of dress. Again, very, very heavy on, like, just gold, gold, gold everywhere, but I think the feathery look on the shoulder cape is just absolutely gorgeous. I think she looked stunning, so I would definitely put her as understood the assignment. Billie Eilish. I feel like Billie Eilish's dress is what every single girl who shops at Depop want to buy. Like, this is the kind of clothing that they look for. It's kind of like vintage pastel cottagecore is the best way I can describe this fit. And I would say, because I'm kind of a little bit of a simp for that kind of fashion as well, I do really, really like it. I think that it's interesting. I think she kept her hair like quite dark and with the choker to kind of, you know, it's like her brand. It's Billie Eilish's brand. But I do think that the difference between her hair and her dress is quite stark, and it's a little bit distracting for me to look at. But I do think her dress, which is done by Gucci, is absolutely gorgeous. So with that said, I would definitely say she understood the assignment. Okay, the next one we got here is my queen, the one and only Hyeon Jung in Louis Vuitton, and I would say she is like Asian Zendaya. I feel like she is such an icon, such a queen. I would say her dress is interesting. I think that it definitely has some themes of the Gilded Age in there. It looks very industrial, it looks very structured. Like, honestly, only she would be able to pull off a dress like this. So with that said, I would say she definitely understood the assignment. Next we have Stromae or Stromae. His outfit, on point. This is how men should freaking rock the Met Gala. Like, it's so unique what he has on. You can tell it's definitely, you know, a suit, but it's such interestingly crafted with the cape and the embroidery and the plaid. Like, like the loafers, like everything on this, like on fleek. I would say definitely understood the assignment. So we got Michelle Yeoh, again, one of my Asian queens that I love, and I think she absolutely looks gorgeous. She's in Prabal Gurung, which is a Thai designer, I believe, if I didn't butcher that, but awesome that she picked an Asian American designer, and I think her dress is beautifully chic. I did like the fact that she chose a unique color that kind of adds a little bit more to the simplistic just cut of the dress. She definitely looked like an old school glamorous Hollywood star. With that said, I'll put her in understood the assignment. Emma Stone in Louis Vuitton. I love Emma Stone. I think this is a very like callback to just a simple like flatbird girl white feathery dress. I think she looks very good in it. She looks gorgeous. I do think it's very, very simple. I do like the square-toed shoes, but I would say I'll probably put this in neutral land. Next, we got Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner in Louis Vuitton as well. And I would say this is more of an edgy look. I'm not sure if I'm feeling the Gilded Age. I do like the fact that Joe's not just wearing a regular tux. Like, this feels more like punk rock vibes, and I'm not sure if I'm like feeling the theme. So with that said, I'll put it in interesting, but okay. Next, we got Sebastian Stan, our favorite winter soldier, and he looks like a bubble gum. It reminds me of like the old school like bubble gum rolls where I had as a kid, where it's like neon pink and you can just like, it's like tape and you just pull it out and you just like chew on the gum. Yeah, those were the days. This outfit, I'm sorry, I love him, but I'm gonna have to put this outfit in WTFY. Oh my god, Gemma Chan in Louis Vuitton. I feel like Gemma Chan is such an underrated fashion icon. Like, she comes to the Met Gala every year and slays in the most understated manner possible. And I absolutely think Louis Vuitton did a wonderful, wonderful job with this ensemble. It's just so gorgeous. I love kind of like the cut of the cape blazer, how embroidered it is. I love how, you know, the shape and the structure of her dress almost looks like a grand chandelier. Like, I just absolutely am blown away with this look, and definitely will put it under straight out of the Gilded Age. Next, we have Camila Cabello in Prabal Gurung as well, and I do think her dress is quite interesting. I'm just not sure if it really fits the Gilded Age vibes, and with that said, I'll probably put it under neutral land. Then we got Venus Williams, a boss-ass bitch. I love athletes who get invited to the Met Gala because it's so well deserved, so just wanted to shout her out. I do think that her outfit, she looks very good in it, but it kind of does just gives you like businesswoman in a suit vibe. So with that said, I will put that in neutral land. Next, we got Shawn Mendes in Tommy Hilfiger, and interesting. Coke does make him look like a little bit of that like Count Dracula vibes. I do like the fact that he painted his nails. I think it did like add like I feel like he's trying to channel his inner like Harry style, I'm a white boy, but also trying to dress in an androgynous like nature type of vibe. So it's very interesting. That said, I have no idea where Harry Styles was at this year's Met Gala, but I'll put this in neutral land. And we have Mindy Kaling. I think Mindy Kaling looks absolutely gorgeous. I love her, and I think her lilac gown is so just like, I am a goddess. I think she looks more Greek goddessy than anything else. I'm not sure how well it fit the theme, so for that I think I might have to put it under neutral land, but I really, really want to put it under understood the assignment. You know what? She deserves it. I'm gonna put her under understood the assignment. And then next we got another Olympic athlete. I love Chloe Kim. Again, so happy that another athlete's here. I think her dress is really, really unique, very, very interesting with the kind of the red shards on the white, like definitely made a statement. Not sure how it ties back to the Gilded Age, so I would have to unfortunately put this in neutral land, but I do think she looks absolutely gorgeous and she killed it. Next, we got Blake Lively in Versace, and I'm gonna say if I had to pick a winner for this year's fucking Met Gala, it was Blake Lively. She killed it. She woke up that day and she was like, I am going to own the fucking Met Gala this year, and she absolutely fucking did. Her dress transfer, like, also I'm a sucker for dress transformations at the Met Gala. Like, Zendaya's Cinderella dress was just gorgeous, still memorable till today, and I absolutely love Blake's dress. Like, the play on the copper oxidizing and the tie back to the Statue of Liberty and America, it was just like all there. Like, also like taking metal in a very interesting concept. Like I think most people went for the gold, the silver, the typical. I think some of the more interesting looks were like the metallics, the sheens, rather than the pure like usage of the metal itself. She absolutely killed it. Her dress was originally copper, and then she went up the stairs, she revealed this like gorgeous like teal-ish like oxidized copper color, and it was just like a dream, like an absolute dream. I would say she is definitely in S tier straight out of freaking the Gilded Age. Like on theme, gorgeous, just everything about that night was about Blake Lively. Honestly, Ryan Reynolds, I would put him understood the assignment. Like he definitely understood why he was there. He was just, you know, a complimentary side piece to his gorgeous wife, Blake Lively. So, you know, he was like, I'm gonna let her shine. I'm gonna wear something that matches this like velvety, like dark brown, like coppery, dark brown, like tux, and call it a day. And you know, it's much better than just wearing a black and white, non-textured regular tux. Jacoby Lordy. Then we have Vanessa Hudgens in Machino as well, and I absolutely love her dress. It has a beautiful black lace bodice, it's see-through with the puff sleeves, like, and she like has this picture where she like throws the dress up in the air, and she just channels like, you know, the big dramatic energy that every theater kid has. So definitely freaking slayed it. I think she's definitely understood the assignment. The first I'm going to talk about is Eileen Gu. Again, love seeing Olympic athletes at the Met Gala. Eileen Gu is also, of course, another fashion icon. Honestly, she is so freaking beautiful. I would say like the only person I would probably swing the other way for is probably for her. Like she is stunning, like absolutely stunning. And I would say that what she wore to the Met Gala, you know, classic leather mini dress ensemble, you know, very edgy, very on brand. Kind of has that edgy cool girl vibe. But I'm not sure if this is exactly on theme, but you know, she looks great in it. So with that said, I'll put it in neutral land. Alright, that's a wrap. Hope you guys like this video. If you would like to see more lifestyle or tier ranking videos, I feel like I haven't gone back to doing a video on fashion for a really, really long time since I did some lookbooks back in the day. But I woke up today and I was like, I want to talk about the Met Gala, so here we are. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It really means so much to me as a small content creator. So thank you so much for watching till the end. Until next time, bye.